Good evening, everyone, and thank you very much for joining our Enlightenment Through Meditation class. I would like to first thank you for turning on your computers and taking the time to sit and watch this session. And I would like to thank all the people who have come to our place to take this session. So, we have been talking about enlightenment and we have been talking about the things that develop when you start following the path of truth or the path which helps you to increase the peace within you, the satisfaction within you, and you start feeling good about yourself. So in order to get there, there are a few qualities that start to develop when you start to go within yourself and you start to follow the path of truth, which you like, the truth that is truth to you, because within you, you have all the treasures of awareness. We already know what we are doing. So, first we discussed about the compassion, what it is, how it goes, how it is increased when you are following the path. And after that, we talked about acceptance last time. And today, as we go along, we will talk about the acceptance. But at the same time, there is something which is really important to know as we grow more and more into the enlightenment. And what is enlightenment? What your awareness is today, it gets more and more higher and higher as the time grows by following the truth to yourself, within yourself. So we always know that people go, where are you going? I'm going to a self awareness class. Or I'm going to see what this meditation is class going to teach me or tell me. And there is a lot of discussion about the awareness. And you must have noticed that it is always called self awareness. I haven't gone to a class which is called your awareness, because whenever you are progressing, or we are progressing, or I am progressing, it is always within ourselves. So, like we talked last time, when it gets to that point, there is never going to be awareness that I'm worried about for someone else. It is going to be always about me. So, the first thing about self awareness is that we need to concentrate on ourselves. If we haven't taken the time to concentrate on ourselves, then there is no, and we don't realize our level of awareness, where does it stand today, then what class or what method would help us to know where we are going to go? So, I had a little graph which I would like to show you, and that is if this is the x-axis and this is the y-axis, and if you take life on the x-axis and you take awareness on the left axis, awareness is always at a point. We are living, therefore we have a level of awareness always. But as you know, we grow more and more. Sometimes age brings us more awareness, sometimes we go through an accident that brings our awareness higher. It is always something or the other. So awareness simply does not grow like, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Sometimes awareness goes down, sometimes it goes up. So it's a checkered graph. When it comes to self-awareness, the purpose of this whole thing is to know where we are. Self means me. I am standing, my awareness to myself. And when we talk about that awareness, we will also see that it is not dependent on outward features, right? Because awareness is not if I'm wearing this sweater. Well, we know that I'm wearing this beige color sweater. That's not the awareness. The awareness is after wearing whatever I am wearing or whatever I am doing, what is going on within me? How do I feel within me? Am I going further and further and further? And the further awareness goes, what happens? All those features that we have been discussing earlier, the compassion, the love, the kindness, and caring, all these things keep on increasing. So if I'm wearing the beige sweater and I'm wearing all and I'm all dressed up, well, that's good. That's a good thing. But how it is helping me inside, my level of awareness, am I becoming very egotistical about it? Am I saying, because I did all this, therefore I am the best? And if I am the best and I take that attitude with me and I go out, how would I present myself? How much happiness you think I can spread around? And is it taking my level of awareness higher, or really I am falling down? Because the whole purpose of life is to become happy. And happiness comes with love. If you know somebody loves you, it really boosts you. And when you know that this person loves you without any reason, just love you to love you, it becomes much higher. We all know that. So, awareness, when it comes to that, we need to concentrate on us. We need to find out where we are. So when we go to a class and say, you know what, I have come to join a self awareness class, awareness of a self, oneself, is actually already there because we are conscious entities. If I just take the time and concentrate on me, I'm sure I will find out that this I do right, this I not do so right, how many people I make hurt or upset or happy, I already know within me that what I need to do. If my objective becomes to be like that giving entity like this universe is, if you look around in the universe, it's always giving, not taking anything back. It's giving sun, light, it's giving moon, it gives stars, it makes it even pretty. It gives ponds, it gives oceans, it gives air, it gives us rain. It is always giving. So when you become aware of all this and your self awareness start to become bigger and bigger, you really want to merge into the universe. And to merge into the universe, you become so giving like universe is giving. So when it comes to self and realizing where I stand, we need to know where we are. That's the awareness. And awareness in terms of what? Awareness in terms of my kindness. Where do I stand? If somebody, my friend, is winning and I am not winning in the same competition, am I jealous? That's an awareness. It's not good or it is bad. It's just the level of awareness. Do I want to really increase my awareness? That's another thing. Sometimes we not necessarily want to. Maybe we are happy where we are. Then what is the point of going to a class? Because by going to a class, our self-awareness is not increasing. Self-awareness is increasing when I am concentrating on me. So concentrating on me means that I need to take the time on me. That means I need to withdraw from everywhere else. Our attentions are always going someplace, in our relatives, in our family, at our work, at our house, whatever is happening in society, it's bigger and bigger. We are always on the go. We all know that, right? So when that is happening, there is no time for us to look within ourselves. Generally speaking, what we do, we look at others. This person didn't do this right, this person didn't do this right. I am not liking this, I am not liking that. I am too much outward. We are too much outward looking. So when we are looking outside, then our awareness or our thinking is going also outside. And self awareness means that we need to come in. We need to see within ourselves what is happening. Because once we identify, only then we can progress. And when we start to identify ourselves, we need to have also a feeling to be able to grow within ourselves. That means we should be finding out, or we should be looking within ourselves. Am I happy? Am I making the other person happy? Do I have all those qualities that we had been discussing even in our classes? And the literature is all full about the positive qualities, that, the compassions and the kindness and the loving and the caring and the giving and whatever comes with it. So it is equally important for us to know, to get to that point, we need to know where we stand. Once we know it already, as I mentioned, because we know, our heart already knows, but we don't take the time to go within ourselves, which is self. Why it is called also self awareness or self realization. Realization means that we are realizing, not reading a book. If we read the book that we should be speaking the truth, that doesn't necessarily mean that we are speaking the truth. If the book says you should not go out in dark and we go out in the dark, that doesn't mean that we followed. So realization means that we realized it, and then we went to doing that. That becomes self-realization. When the realization comes, that gives the awareness. And the awareness, if it is at this point, maybe it goes up. Maybe there is some realizations that are hard and they bring our awareness down, and then we think, no, that was not truth, this is the truth. But then the graph will go up and down, and it will come down and it will go up again. But always, constantly, we are looking within ourselves. We are looking, we are trying to find how we can be happy, because once we are happy, we will make everyone else happy. We will be shooting those arrows which we talked last time, because with those vibrations our aura becomes bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and therefore that love starts to spread. But to get to that point, again I come back to the same thing. And what is that? That we must realize ourselves, where we stand. How do we know that? How do we know? The question comes that where do we stand? So first thing we do is we start taking the time to concentrate within ourselves. That means whatever we see outside, rather than seeing them, we start looking in ourselves. We want to know, do we have these qualities? What are the qualities that make us happy? Because this is such a journey. Love is such a thing that we all know, we all like, and we want it for ourselves. We always want to be loved ourselves. So if we keep that in mind, that this is something we need, this is something we want to spread, and this is where we need to go, we would immediately realize where we stand. And then it goes little by little to next level. And there is nothing going to a class that we can increase our awareness, but the help of a class is that it tells us you need to go within yourself. So that reminds me of a story, that there were these five brothers, and who were sent to a teacher to learn the lesson of, growth, within yourself, studies, as well as the spiritual growth. Because what is spiritual growth? Where your self awareness is increasing, so you can follow, you can merge into the ocean of love. So these five brothers went to take the lessons from the teacher. And the first lesson was, the teacher gave, that you shouldn't get angry. And so he gave it to the class that getting angry is not a good thing. And the next day, he came to the class and he asked everybody, did you get the lesson done? And the students said, yeah, including those five brothers. He said, did you get the lesson done? And they said, yeah, we got it. And there was one of the brothers who was the eldest brother. He said, I haven't got the lesson quite yet. Now, in that time, the teacher wouldn't go further until the whole class says they have got the lesson done. So as the time progresses, one day, 2 day, it took this kid about 1 week to say to the teacher that yes, I have got it. Now I won't get angry, and I have got it in my system. So then they moved on to the second lesson. And second lesson was that everybody should always speak the truth. So the lesson was given and the test was taken. And then the next day, when the students came, the teacher asked, "Did you guys get the lesson? Is it good? Did you memorize it?" And the students go, "Yeah, we memorized it. It's good." So then after that, this kid goes that I haven't got the lesson done yet. And the teacher goes, "Okay, how many more days it will take you?" He says, "I'm trying. I'm really trying hard to do it." So 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, a lot of days passed. And as a result of that, the teacher got upset one day when every kid came to the class, all the students were in the class, and he asked, "Everybody's got the lesson done?" And they said yes. When he asked to this kid, he says, "No, I haven't." And the teacher got really annoyed. When the teacher got annoyed, the kid did not get upset about that. But he said, "When you told me that don't get upset, I did not get upset. So I really think that I have got the first lesson down because I didn't get upset. Although you taught us the lesson and I see you getting angry at me and you have every reason to, but I know that I got the first lesson done because I did not get angry." But the second, speak the truth all the time. I am working, but there is something or the other coming every day that I fall. So I haven't got the lesson, and you said you have to do this lesson before we can move on. So if all the other kids have gone, maybe you can progress further without me because I'm still working on that. Now, here, that kid really is working on his self awareness, on self realization, because he realizes that at this point he hasn't gone any further. And since he hasn't gone any further, he cannot move on. The same thing that when we start concentrating on us, and I think that's very important, we have to withdraw all our attention. And I am sure that all day we are busy, right? We are doing something or the other, one thing or the other. We keep doing it. But at night time, when we are ready to retire, we feel either good or we don't feel so good. If we have been upset or mad at someone, sometimes we go, "You know what? I didn't do this right. I didn't go do this so good. I could have done it this way or that way." That is the self awareness right there. But we just simply don't know that if we start putting all the beautiful things into within ourselves, this will keep on blossoming more and more and bigger and better, and our self awareness will increase, like I was showing in this graph over here. As you go, you sometimes go down, you go up, but just realizing that that is happening to us. So, where does this self awareness take us once we realize? Once we have realized that we know where we stand, that's the most important thing. Sometimes we do not know where we stand, what we are doing, because our attention is always on the other thing, or on the environment, or something or the other than us. And for self improvement, it is necessary that we close all the outward doors and just concentrate on us. So, in other words, if we have two people and this person is of angry kind, we are going with humility. We are bringing forgiveness, and you must have realized in your life that if two people are angry and one just simply goes down and says, "Okay, you are right, I give up," and does it really nice, it becomes like that tug of war where you let go and the other person feels like, "What happened? What happened? Why was I upset so much? Why I was not paying attention?" And it starts to work just the other way around. It's so surprising that how it starts to work for the other person, but at the same time, the feelings of that person comes into us and it increases our awareness, and we start to become bigger and bigger in what? In our own awareness, because that learning helps us to grow further, and that further becomes very, very helpful for us. So therefore, it's important for us to know, to realize where we stand, where our awareness stand, and how we can increase our awareness little by little. If we think that we will go to a class and we take the class and we absorb everything and now we are good, it doesn't work that way. Why? Because in real life, by the moment we will be tested, and you must have noticed sometimes we get tested for our patience, like we say that we don't have any more left. But no, that is not the truth. Because there is a patience, there is so much patience within us, because we are part of divine. We are part of that consciousness which is nothing but patience. And when we start growing within ourselves and we in tune with that conscious entity which is running the whole universe, which is the divine, we will have the patience. Why would we have the patience? Will we buy and eat it? No. The way we will grow, our self awareness will grow, our perspective for the patients will little by little grow. What we call today this much, I have so much patience, that will remain the same. The surroundings will remain the same. The environment will remain the same. But what will happen, because we are concentrating in us, in all compassion, in all love, in all aware, making ourselves aware, our perspective will change. What was bothering us today, tomorrow it's not bothering us anymore. Have the situations changed? No, not really. But our progress within ourselves have happened. So the way we look at it, the way we analyze it, and the way it makes a difference on us has changed. And once that has changed, then we know, no, we are growing. Our awareness is growing. And I must admit, and I must share with you, that one beautiful that thing happens when you start looking within yourself and adjusting and listening and handling the situation by concentrating within you, you know, you will notice that there is so much positivity thrown into you that you feel like, man, I was never like this before. What happened? What happened was that all the channels that were going outside, eyes were looking outside finding criticism, ears were hearing things and finding criticism, hands were doing something to some people and damaging. All those activities literally stopped because we started to concentrate within ourselves. And within ourselves, there is that conscious entity always. Because we are alive, you see, I am moving my hands and everything because I am conscious. The day I become unconscious, I cannot do this. This body will still be there, but I cannot do all this. So, therefore, that consciousness, which is the ocean of peace, which is the ocean of patience, which is the ocean of kindness, which is the ocean of love, which is the ocean of happiness, is already within. The only thing is we have to do is to make a connection. As soon as the connection is made, everything starts to flow. Once it is flowing, what will happen? Through your mouth you are flowing, from your ears nice things are coming and you are sending nice things. Your eyes will be able to appreciate the beauty. What suddenly changes? From criticism you move into the zone of appreciation. So did you change physically? Did the environment change physically? Not really. What happened is your awareness got higher and higher and higher and higher. So, therefore, because of so many deeper things that we will bring out little by little as we grow into the classes, the law of action and reaction. The awareness for every individual is different, and that is something I would really like to spend a few minutes on. Here there is really no competition that we should be doing. That, I started my self-awareness path today, and this person started today. I see his or her progress so much more than mine. It doesn't work like that. It really works like where we are. The name itself is self. So self means there is no competition, there is no argument, there is no fight. It's all about me, self. If I concentrate more and more on self, my progress will be more and more. And why is that? Because the more I pay attention to me, the more I am able to pin down. As I said, all day we can be acting, but at night our consciousness tells us this you did right, this you didn't do right, you could have done better. And sometimes, let us say, I made somebody very unhappy today, but in the evening I am feeling it. The next day I pick up the phone and I call and I tell them, you know what, I'm really sorry, and I gave so much love. The same night I feel so good, because the law of divine is when you share the happiness, million% of the happiness thrown into you. Just the law. Because if you look around, divine is so big, there is no end to it. We are the ones drawing the lines. Divine has no line. If you look outside, there is an ocean and there is a hillside right next to it, but there is no wall in between. We make the walls. So once we get into that and we said something hard to someone, and then we picked up the phone rather than saying my ego is hurt, now that's the wall. And within ourselves, as we get more and more of awareness within ourselves, we will realize that our ego is going to come in our way. So what we are going to do? Are we going to hold on to that, which is going to take our awareness down? Or we are going to forget about it and we will say, you know what? I'm there. I made a mistake. And we become so flexible. Anything that is very flexible, we like. We like to make the ball of the flexible thing because we can mold it, make it, change it, whatever we want. Or we would like a hard wood, which if it has to pass somewhere, it cannot bend, so that it's fighting. That is what happens as we start concentrating within ourselves. So it depends on our own self. Do we want to change? Do we want to go to the path of love? Do we want to follow the path of truth? Do we want to become the universe? Because to become the universe at the level of heart, we have to really disintegrate. Body we cannot, but we have to disintegrate at the level of our heart and our soul. Because once it gets broken into tiny bits, pieces, we become the universe. When we become the universe, it is so huge, as you know. Then at that level, the awareness is at the top. Because after that, there is nothing more left. All the knowledge, all the divine knowledge which has to flow from within outside is already flowing. What else we would look for? Therefore, the name and the name self-realization leading to self-awareness comes. Everything within us, everything to find within us, to gauge us. If we start from very bottom, that's totally okay. There is nothing, because we are going into beyond. And beyond is called beyond because it is beyond. So is there a finite place we are heading? No, it's infinite. So there is no start, there is no end. It is never possible for someone to say, I have got complete awareness, because complete is into beyond again. What happens as your awareness does increase, your responsibility also increases within you. Just like a teacher. For example, if there is a teacher knows that he's responsible for the whole class. Teacher must know that he needs to prepare his subject. Teacher must know he has to teach all the kids the same way. Teacher must know, the students must be present in the class. Teacher's responsibility is much bigger now. Students' responsibility is as individual, come and learn and apply. So one day he can become the teacher. The principal of the school has a bigger responsibility. Many teachers are teaching the students. Then comes the city, who has a lot of teachers, or the schools, I mean, where the lot of teachers are doing things. And then comes the state, and then comes the country, and then comes many country. So a little drop, if you look at it bigger, the awareness is getting bigger. The people who are running the world, they have to be aware of so many more things. Are they done? No, their responsibility is higher. Their level of awareness in those shape and terms and form is higher. This, what we are discussing, is within ourselves. So today we should be concentrating on us and realizing that to follow the path of truth, the most important thing, one of the most important thing, is to concentrate on us. Because all the past classes that we have done and the ones we will be doing in future, really they are going into this part very important way. And that is, unless we know that we need to go within ourselves, we need to find our own self, ourself, where we stand. Until then we cannot make a progress. Because if we don't know where we stand today, how we are going to make the progress? And if we make the progress, who is going to judge? The teacher. For inner progress, there is no teacher. We are the teacher. Within our body, we are running the show. And we are the ones who are going to evaluate how we are doing. So the self-realization of day-to-day activities to follow the path of truth is very, very important. I don't know if any of you had any questions, but as we have repeatedly said, if you do have a question, please write it down and we will try to make sure to get answer in this session or in the following session. So you can always write to us, email us, or whatever you would like to do. And with that, I would like to make some closing remarks, that in the self-awareness, self-realization, we should try to start that for us from today, from now. Because as soon as we go within us, we open the doors within us, we will start to find those treasures which are just sitting. They are not being used, and those treasures are kind of sad in a way, because we are not using them. We are trying to find the peace outside, we are trying to find the happiness outside, we are trying to find the love and caring outside, not realizing it is within us. And as soon as our awareness start to grow, we will be able to see, we will be able to enjoy. And once we have enjoyed, we have tasted, only then we can spread it out. So I hope you like the session today. And just remember, just please remember that happiness is not too far. I would like to thank you for joining the session. I always like to thank those fingers, those brains, those minds, those bodies, and those computers who have sit in front of it and have been able to share the thoughts about following the path of truth. Um, if you would like, you can invite your friends, you can invite your relatives, and you can all join to watch this session. If you would like, we have a channel on YouTube, that is Dr. Kaur's channel. You can see our meditation videos there. You can follow us on Facebook, www.facebook.com/Dr. Kaurs. You can follow us on Twitter, or you can watch these videos again, and you can write to us at drkaurs@gmail.com. Once again, I would like to thank you. I love you all, and hopefully I will see you again. Thank you for joining.